Hey you guys, so today, actually every Friday I'm going to be doing astrology for the houses, for the 12 houses. So over the next 12 weeks, yeah, for the next 12 weeks on Fridays I'm going to be doing a card reading for the houses. So the first house is about self, and pull that out there. So when you think about self and you think about that first house, you think about your self-identity, your self-expression, your body image, your your personal awareness, that your individuality, kind of who you are. And so that's what that first house is. And that's where we also get our ascending sign. And I'm on this, I just finished my basic astrology course and got certified, and I love it. And so I'm just digging deeper with the astrology and the tarot now, so putting those together. And it's a beautiful thing because you can start to also see kind of when you want to look at your soul's true purpose or your purpose in life. You start to look at where you came from that south node, and where you're going with your north node. And also those nodes fall into, even though they fall into a certain sign, they also fall into houses, in which all of your houses will fall into a certain sign. We start the first house, if you go off of how it starts in astrology, in the first house going with the first sign, it would be Aries. And this is all about, the first house is ruled by Aries. And so you think of Aries, you have Mars, and you think of Mars, you think of this really strong planet, right? The energy that it gives off. It's kind of like a doorway to ourselves, and it's that moving towards what you want, because it is, I don't know, I guess you can say I'm being a little selfish. Who cares? So we're going to do a 5-card pull, and then I have an affirmation. See what comes out with that, okay? So first, let's get I'm shuffling. I'm using the Zodiac Tarot, of course, and I probably will use it for for the next 12 weeks on Fridays for all the houses, okay? So remember, this is a general message. It may or may not resonate with you because it's general. And we have, 5 cards, 5 different questions. So maybe 2 of the questions hit home for you, whereas none hit for you. Because if you look at your birth chart, sometimes you don't even have anything in that house. And so maybe it's not really something you need to work on, really. And maybe you have a lot. So let's get started on this beautiful first house of self reading today, guys. All right. I don't know. I'm gonna 3. I just didn't feel good about those shuffles, so I just keep going. Yeah, now I feel good. And I'm just gonna pull all over. So, wow, this first house is beautiful. And I'm loving this first house. Maybe because the energy is so good right now. Okay. No. Actually, we're still beautiful. I still think we're in a beautiful place. This is all beautiful. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is, I love it. I love this energy. All of it. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. The first card out is, we're going to be looking at how the world sees me, because it's yourself. How do you show up to everyone else? We have my light. I wonder if I should turn that light off. I'm going to turn this light off. Hold on. Let me see. I think I need that light. Dang it. It has reflection. I don't want it though. Okay, I'm not going to turn it on. Okay, so this is the Ace of Cups, and this is beautiful because it's how the world sees you. It sees you as someone who's open with their emotions. You're not afraid to let your emotions flow. You're not afraid to have a new outlook on things, and how you perceive things when it comes to your emotions or your your feelings. You are very open to change when it comes to your feelings and going with the flow. And so people see so that's a great energy to have. You're like, you always can't be one way. It's like you've let them flow. You're always at this new state of like, okay, I can do it this way, or I can do it this way, and you're ever changing, and you're open to that. Very, very. I love that energy. That's awesome. Okay, next we have how do I see myself? And that would be, oh my gosh, I love it. So we have the Strength card, which this is, of course, Leo energy. Of course, big gold lions there. And I do note that all things Leo, I will say, how I see you. So you see yourself as this strong being. You have this great sense of inner strength and outer strength. You see yourself as being able to take on the world, being able to hold things down and take on things, challenges that come up within you, but also around you in your, inner and outer. So this is wonderful. And this is a major arcana. So this is, that might could have been a lesson too, where you had to learn how to see yourself as a strong individual. So next we have a card for your overall energy. Well, you have right now, your overall energy is this 10 of Wands. So you might have a lot of things on your plate. And maybe I'll go down here. It's still my light. I don't know. I think it's the light from my window, so it's driving me crazy. I hate the reflection off of it. I might have to rethink these cards with this black background and the reflection going on. It could be my big light too. Okay, so with this 10 of Wands, I feel like right now your overall energy, that you have a lot of things going on. You are carrying a lot of baggage. This could be things that you're doing within your work. It could be stuff from home life. It could be new endeavors that you're going after. It could be studying. It could be all the things that are piling up, and that's what's going on right now. It's like, I got to do this. And it also could be that time of, I know for me, you're prepping your kids for school. You're prepping for school, or you could be going back to school, prepping to go back to school. Some people are going through, moving. That is a hard one. I don't know why moving came up, but moving came up, like feeling like someone's moving, and that is a lot of stuff to carry when you're moving. It is a lot of work. So some of you might be moving. I felt that in the energy. I don't know why, but it came up. So there you go. The next card is the role you play with your family. Nine of Pentacles. They see you as this beautiful, independent energy that is very reliable, because it is a Pentacles card, and it is a Virgo card as well. And Virgos are very dependable. They're very reliable. It's like that energy. They're very stable. It's like you're stable. You know what you have. You come off. This is awesome that you play in your family. So this is an awesome role. So you could be a mother. You could, you don't have to be a mother, but you can also just be like, taking care of the house. You could also be that, because it's the role of the family. You could be that matriarchy, like the top, the people everyone comes to, like grandma, like grandma's gotta go to grandma, or go to auntie, because auntie knows everything. She has a remedy for something. So that energy as well. And so yeah, you could be in that wonderful energy, or you could be this person who does not have your own family, and your friends and your brothers or sisters or family members have kids, and they all run to you and they enjoy you. You're like one of the fun, playful ones, and you're so grounded and you're so down to earth, and everyone just loves that energy about you and the family. And they're like, I can go to auntie about this. Our last card is how I fit into my environment is Temperance. That's beautiful. Temperance is all about being able to balance, and kind of mixing things in your world. And it reminds me of this cups at the top right up here, where how the world sees you. And it's those cups again, being able to mix in change and mix in emotions and mix in truth and mix in clarity, mixing all of that in. I'm doing, as you can see, I'm doing all of the, my computer screen just went dead. Okay. Kind of can see how you're mixing in. You're like this alchemist, and it is the power of alchemy when you're able to bring balance to earth and sky. And so having that power. So that's a beautiful thing. You guys in your first house, whoever this group is, I love your energy. I'm telling you, it's the energy of today, because so far everyone I've come across, I met with a group earlier today, and everyone, where last week and the week before they were in low spirits, they were in high spirits. And then I know one of my clients, you know, she is having a really good day too. She keeps sending me, she sends me messages saying everything's going great, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. So I feel like I don't know. Some people might say, no, Tony, the energy's terrible, but I also feel like it's great. I've been feeling the energy's been wonderful for the past couple of days. I don't know, I've had a natural high. So I actually have two affirmations, and we have, the first one is, I know that my purpose is far greater than just working and paying bills. I am more than my career. So some of you guys need to hear that you're more than your career. And that is, that kind of reminds me of just like taking a break. It could, and then also, yeah, with that 10 of Wands, like really being boggled down with your career. I just thought of that too, because that fell in the card of the overall energy. Yeah, like being kind of boggled down in your career, and not in you're more than just that. You're more than just bills. And so that's just a good gentle reminder. The next card is, I know that each step I take toward one dream creates momentum for the next. I am moving forward. So if you look, there's these moon cards. There's well, not moon cards. There's the moon cycle, and I am moving forward. It's like the moon. The moon goes through a cycle monthly. It goes through its cycle, right? And so just like the moon, you're always moving forward too, and you have to remember that. As we call it grandmother moon when I'm doing creating sacred space. You call it grandmother moon because she helps us learn about the cycles of life, and just reminding that cycle of the moon that we move forward and we have our own cycles as well. So this is your reading for the first house of self. And like I said, we're going to do a series of this for 12 weeks. And then you know what? I will probably, after those 12 weeks, I probably will do it again, because of course we'll have different new energy to be working with. So we could definitely do the first house again and see how your overall energy is right now, and how people are kind of viewing you now, and seeing what kind of environment you are in. So it can easily change with each step. So this was my sweet message for you guys on Friday, and I will be giving you one of these every Friday. And thank you for joining me. Guys, have a great day. Bye.